Welcome back to our Scottsdale studio. My name is Mark Roybal. I'm joined by lead master fitter Sam Kim. Today we're going to test the Callaway X-Forge product. We haven't seen a new X-Forge lineup since 2021. We are very excited, and they actually have two of them. First one is going to be your X-Forge. This is made for tour players, really scratch to plus handicaps. Then they have the X-Forge Max. That's going to be your more forgiving, still in a player style iron. What do you say we go test some?
Let's do it, can't wait. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's go in the bay.
All right, Sammy, let's hit the new X-Forge. What I want from you is look, sound, and feel. Right when you set it down, what do you think?
I think it looks really nice.
Yeah.
It's a really good top line. To my eye, not too big, not too small. Like, I would call that perfect from a top line standpoint.
Okay.
We'll see if feel and sound match that. But really good, like it a lot.
Let's rip a couple here. Sammy, I don't know if you remember seeing any of these irons maybe on tour the last kind of year or two. So originally kind of Japan only, right? So now they're finally being released to the US, but they are originally created by the Japanese design team with Callaway, right? So the toe is really sharp. You have those lines that are really clean.
I know a lot of people are really excited about this iron, especially when you go online and you see Japan only, and then everybody here wants it, right?
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah,
like
really
that.
good there, Sammy. Really good there. The one thing that's a little bit maybe hard to tell on the mat, but I'm sure you could see it. If you flip that club over, you're gonna see a tri-sole design. So beveled leading edge and a beveled trailing edge. What that does is when that blade gets into the turf, it gets in quickly, number one, and then it gets out quickly, number two. So really good turf interaction.
So for that player that's probably a little steeper into the ball, good option.
Great option. And you could also argue the guy that's shallow too, because again, it's a beveled leading edge. It's gonna get into that turf right away. That was really good.
That's as good as I can hit a golf ball.
Sounded soft. This is a one-piece forged iron as well, so I would anticipate it feeling kind of soft there.
Definitely a soft feel, really nice. Sounds good, at least inside.
Numbers-wise, I mean, it's great. That last golf ball, 17 launch, 5,600 spin, 49 descent. That ball's stopping most everywhere,
yeah,
right?
Absolutely.
Great ball there. That was really good there, Sammy.
Yeah, that was great. This feels awesome. I have nothing negative to say. It looks good, it feels good, and it sounds good. That checks the three boxes, right? When you're doing irons, I think those are the three things you're looking for: look, sound, and feel. If it checks those boxes and the numbers are good, you're done.
Yeah, I mean, we haven't seen an X-Forge line since 2021. I'm happy that Callaway finally brought it to the US market. All right, Sammy, let's go ahead and try the Max, which is gonna be the more forgiving. It is a little bit stronger lofted. We'll see what that does for launch. All right, Sammy, we have the little brother, the Callaway X-Forge Max, a little bit more forgiving. So right at address, Sammy, when you set that down, can you tell the difference between the Max and the X-Forged?
Yeah, it definitely has a bigger top line, but I wouldn't say it's aggressively bigger. It's definitely bigger, you can tell, but not crazy. I think it still is an appealing look. It's not like you see cavity behind it or anything like that. Definitely a wider sole than the X-Forge, which would be expected, I think, going into more of the Max model.
That sounded really good. I don't know how it felt, how it feel on the first strike.
I think it feels very similar to the X-Forge. Like, I think if I closed my eyes and swung and hopefully made contact with the ball, I don't think I'd be able to tell the difference between the two.
A player like you, you'd be just fine. So that last golf ball, Sammy, at 2 degrees stronger loft, that actually only launched 1 degree lower, right? So it's still very functional. Descent angle at 45, peak height at 92, launch 15, spin 5,400. There's nothing wrong with that golf ball either. That was really good. That's a good ball there, Sammy.
That was nice.
The one thing, you know, with this is it is 2 degrees stronger in loft, but again, because that sole is so wide, you would anticipate that CG being significantly lower than the X-Forged, right? So they could maybe afford to go down in loft, make it a little bit stronger, and still maintain launch. Ooh, that golf ball was airborne, Sammy.
That was a good ball. Feels great.
And just visually, it looked like that ball still got in the air. Let's find out the difference between the launch and spin for sure of that and the X-Forge because of the loft differences. So we have the X-Forge and the X-Forge Max. What's the first thing that pops out to you?
I don't know about first thing, but a couple things is they're different, which they should be, right?
You'd hope.
They shouldn't be the same, but they're also not super far apart. You get a little bit more ball speed out of the X-Forged Max. You get a little bit lower launch with a little bit less spin. That to me is loft, right? There's 2 degrees of loft difference between those 2 irons. So we'd expect there to be a difference. That X-Forged Max being a little bit stronger lofted, gets a little bit more ball speed, comes out a touch lower, spins a little bit less. And that's where you get a little bit more distance out of it.
I couldn't agree more. I think in our world from True Spec, it's making that distance functional, right? Can those sets blend together? Do we need to bend the X-Forged Max weaker to get the same launch and spin? Well, I think that's player dependent.
Yeah, absolutely. Right? But overall, I think the numbers look great. Especially like if I was gonna go out and play golf, I take those numbers every time.
Yeah,
I can play golf like that.
I couldn't agree more. I think this just purely tells a story of loft.
Yeah.
Right. You have 2 single forged golf clubs, 1 material going in all of them. So very consistent, not a lot of hot spots, if you will. Just change the loft if you need to.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right? Hope you guys enjoyed the video. When you're ready to hit the new Callaway X Forge product line, book a fitting at your local True Spec, and we'll see you then.